Spaceship Polaris to Marsopolis Control. Come in, please. This is Cadet Corbett reporting. We've completed our preliminary scan of RSA-4, and we don't see anything unusual. Requesting permission to start restocking and maintenance.
Good work, Tom. You can cross over to the station as soon as you...
Captain Strong?
Yes?
Cadet Manning here. I'd like to resubmit my request to distribute sidearms before we check out.
Come on, Roger. Do you have to go through that again? What are you trying to prove?
Trying to keep us safe, Astro. There may not be a skull and crossbones on that station we're hovering next to, but there still might be pirates hiding inside.
It's a rescue station, Roger.
Exactly. RSA-4 is filled with food and spare parts and oxygen for ships in trouble. It's the perfect place for the Ultraxians or one of the other pirate bands to hide and ambush people.
And if anyone had come on board, the station's computer would have alerted Marsopolis Control.
Maybe. It would depend on whether the pirates had a good hacker.
That's enough, you two. Don't make me come back there.
I'm afraid Astro's right, Roger. I appreciate your concerns, but nothing we've seen from the cadets servicing the stations justifies opening the weapons lockers.
Weapons locker.
Dock with the station and get to work.
Secure docking bay.
Okay, this is strange.
Something wrong, Astro?
I'm not sure. I can't get the docking collar on the station to activate, and the problem's not on our end.
So you won't be able to connect directly to the station?
I don't think so. On the other hand, a lot of damaged ships wouldn't be able to dock either. That's why there are smaller airlocks on the station's hull that can be opened with manual controls.
So we should be able to spacewalk over.
Exactly. Roger, you've got command. Tom and I are going to cross over to the station. We'll make sure it's safe before you come over.
Yeah, haha, very funny. But I'll be glad to sit here while you two do all the work.
Jetpack secured. Open airlock.
Airlock opening.
Let's go. All right, let's fire up our jetpacks. I see one of the hatches you were talking about. Astro, tell me you're doing that.
I wish I could, Tom, but I can't. The hatch is opening by itself.
How?
It's probably just a malfunction of some sort. We might not be able to use this airlock, but let me try the controls before I say for sure.
The hatch doesn't seem to be jammed. Just give me a second and... Ah!
Tom, are you okay?
The door! It closed on my arm!
I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know. Just get it open. One of those controls should work.
Please let this work. It worked! Are you okay, Tom? Did it puncture your suit?
I'm fine, thanks. And my suit's intact. Just give me a minute and we can try again. But maybe we should try a different airlock.
Yeah, good idea. But I'm beginning to wonder.
What?
This is the second rescue station we've serviced, and everything went smoothly at that one. I don't want to sound like Roger, but...
Don't tell me you're seeing pirates, too.
Give me some credit, Tom.
Hey, I'm still over here, you know.
I haven't forgotten, Roger. I was just thinking, what if Captain Strong or some other teacher programmed the station's computer to act like this? What if solving these problems is part of the exercise?
I think you're onto something, Astro. And I can't believe I just said that.
It's possible, I suppose. I just don't think it's likely. If you're right, though, that means we're going to have to go back in to finish the exercise. And we're not going to get any extra credit if we shoot up the place. Let's try this airlock. We're in. Now where?
I just called up the ship schematic on my helmet's visor screen. I think I got it. This corridor should take us to the control deck.
About time you got a break. Once we get to the control deck, we can run a full diagnostic on the station's computers. Then maybe we won't get caught by surprise again.
I hear you. Back on Venus, I used to go out with my parents when they serviced these rescue stations there. These deep space stations, though, are totally different. Hey, something's coming.
It's a maintenance robot, and it's a new one. A DW-9000, I think.
Something's wrong with its laser torch. Ah!
Holy Ishtar!
It got my suit!
Can you patch it?
Yeah, I'll be okay, as long as it doesn't malfunction again.
I don't think...